Ever conquering Mega Eagle. The best things in life are free, and that includes chainsaws that you find in a skip. So this came out of the skip next door to my work. It belongs to Mr. Frost of RF Welding, and that's where I get, you know, 99% of all the metal that I use. It comes out of a skip, you know, and the other 1% is what he gives me because he's nice, you know. But occasionally there's little gems in there. Now this is allegedly a JCB chainsaw. Now they actually make these things, I don't think. A lot like all the other little hand tools you can get with JCB written on them. They're not actually made by JCB. They're just have the JCB sticker on them. But it's basically a slightly more expensive Chinese chainsaw. But either way, I asked him about this chainsaw, and he says they couldn't get it working. It went in the skip. I found it there. I nearly lost an arm getting the thing out because whilst I was rummaging for metal, you know, I could see it right down there in the middle of the skip. So I had to pry things out of the way, reach in very gingerly, and the bar from this chainsaw straight down to the bottom of the skip. No way was I getting that out. You know, I probably could have waited for the skip to be emptied, but you know, I'm never in the right time or place for that. Eh? So we're going to try and get it running. So already, if it does get running, we've found two problems that are gonna make it quite tricky to use this saw. The studs securing the blade, one of them stripped out, but it's still there. The other one is sheared off, so we'll have to make some new ones or something. But at least we've got the chain off now, and we can try and actually get the thing started. Okay, the pull starts jumping. This is the pull start assembly. I've just lifted this off already. I won't pretend I haven't, but it's all plastic. So you've got the ratchet basically comprises of the starter pulley with these teeth on it, and I would describe these as pawls, P-A-W-L-S, that's what we'd call them in a magneto. Anyway, this one is lovely and free and has a little bit of wear on the teeth. This one doesn't have any wear but is a bit sticky, so hopefully if we get some squirt on here, you see that, because it wants the spring should be putting it all the way back. This one's got a lovely edge on it. This one on the other hand is operating correctly, but it's knocked off, so we'll just give it a clean / lubricant with that. Nah, this one's shot, you know. It's not shot, but I'm just saying it's the spring's not putting any effort in. Let's pull that off, see if we can fix the spring or something. That was nice. I'll just say, because I've just found one. Always be prepared for left-hand threads on engines and stuff, you know. Especially little assemblies, lightweight assemblies like this, because it's the same on bigger engines. This is prime time to confuse everyone and stick a left-hand thread in there, and then when some idiot like me comes along to pull the whole thing apart, you end up doing more harm than good, you know. But as you can see, the pulls are now free. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it on video, but all I did was swap the screws and washers over. One of the washers had picked up a burr, and I flipped it, and now they both work. So we'll just put this back together and try and start it again. It's not going to blow up. Okay, so from this we can deduce that whatever problems we have, it's not an ignition problem. It's firing with a little bit of fuel on the air filter. Very interesting. It's going to be quite hard to show you on the camera. We're going to have to maximum zoom, I think. Okay, I just noticed this. I took the primer bulb out, and there's a bit of crazing on the line coming out of the fuel, coming out of the primer bulb, and you can see. Hang on. I don't know if you can see. I'll pump it. There we go. There we go. You can see it now, can't you? Here we go. Alright, so we don't know if it's the problem, but it's certainly a problem. We'll just try and replace that line. I have no idea whether I'll be able to find a bit of hose to take its place, but we'll have a look and see what we can do. Que problemo, the primer bulb has now split through usage. I suppose all the rubbers on this thing are just old and shitty, and they've had sunlight and stuff on them. There's a couple of days later, and fortunate enough, the powers of eBay to have received a couple of spare primer bulbs. And this one's even got it came in a pack, 2-pack, with new fuel line for $2.99. Okay, that's the sucker. We're going to go into the sucker. The reason why the primer bulb is so important in this system is because this incredibly devious little carburetor uses a diaphragm type pump to pump the fuel into the carburetor. It's actually inside the carburetor. The diaphragm is actuated by crankcase pressure, I believe, and that pumps the fuel into the carburetor, and then the fuel returns. The excess fuel that isn't used is returned via the primer bulb. So it serves two purposes. It's a return line as well as a starting aid. However, if it's broken, because this acts not just as a pump but as a non-return valve. So if this is ruptured or broken, then rather than excess fuel being returned to the tank, all we'll do is let air back into the carburetor, and it will starve of fuel. Alright, that's all very well and good. We've got a working engine now. We just need to get it working as a chainsaw again. Okay, this is what I came up with to hold the blade in place. Basically, this bit of what is that? About 3/8 miles steel. There's 2 M8 threads in it, and this will slide in here, and then the bolts will go through the brake assembly, through the bar, and into that bit of that bar at the back. Blade's gone baggy already. I think that's pretty normal. The first minute or so of use of a new blade, and the little clipper's broken off the cheap Chinese primer, but it works. What a fucking joy to pull a worthless chainsaw out of the skip and make it slightly less worthless. Okay, through popular request, I produced some stickers. You can find them on my eBay shop if you follow the link in the description below, and you'll be able to purchase Turbo Conquering Mega Eagle stickers for whatever you like. At the minute I've just done some cheap ones. They're A5, very nice attractive stickers. You can stick them in toolbox, inside stickers only. I'll be looking at getting some more stickers later and putting some more stuff on the shop. And if anyone else is thinking of throwing out some interesting bits of machinery, get in touch. If you're not a million miles away, I'm well into making shit work. Alright, take it easy, bye bye.